Hey, what's up, y'all? Coming back, about to do the top five, man. Throwing a few curveballs, especially for the folks that know me. And yeah, I'm excited to share this list
Nice.
with y'all.
I'm excited to see what it is.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Who we got? Who we sitting in number 5?
yeah, man. Man, super curveball to start off, man. Mandy. So I think let's see, when did this movie come out, man? Of course, this was an early '80s movie, man. Straight, I might have been still chilling in my Huggies or whatever you call that shit, dog. Yeah, man. Oh, 1982 this came out, man. Yeah, so it was, man. Straight chilling in diapers, man. Beastmaster. And yeah. Oh, man, dog.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, man. So,
I'm not as familiar with character and story, so
okay.
enlighten me.
Okay. Man, so good old Beastmaster. His name is I Am Dar. Man, it was one of those movies kind of the same time period as when Conan the Barbarian came out. So, of course, a lot of people were in competition with that. And a movie that I feel that was right on par, man, of course, was this Beastmaster. And, man, so it's, of course, with this old dude, mad Tupac dude. I'm ruling the world. And he's got these hella hoes, witches chilling on his side, dog. Of course, you already know he's probably doing. But it was, of course, they had hella nice bodies, but just some creature ass faces with like masks over them and shit, man. And of course, they were witches and everything. And yeah, master, yeah. Man, they say that the prophecy says you're going to be destroyed by a boy. Yeah, man, creature reasons, man. But man, so he goes out to destroy everyone that has kids, whether it's a female or a male. So how the movie begins, they're unfortunately getting rid of kids and killing them. They go to, of course, to the Beastmaster's family's place, and the witches go into the room while the parents are sleeping, dog. And they make a curse. So of course the wife is pregnant, and they do a curse where they switch the actual baby. Of course, it's in the womb or whatever, in the fetus in the belly, and they switch it into a cow. So they thought that would kill him, but of course, I forget specifically how it goes, Steve. But of course, the cow ends up giving birth to the kid. Of course, the parents ended up getting killed, and there's this warrior that found the kid, of course, from the cow. And so, yeah, dog. So from being born from a cow, the Beastmaster discovered his abilities as a kid. He's able to communicate with animals.
Okay.
And, telekinetically or whatever, man.
Nice.
Telepathically or whatever.
Right.
Oh, man, I'll be honest, and it probably is, man, because of my Native American side, man, the spiritual side. I feel like I can, and I'm not trying to float the boat, man, but I just get along with animals really well.
Right.
Man. And even, of course, like wild animals too, man. There was this story to share, man. I was chilling in the Laramie River one summer, and I was swimming. There was a part that was deep enough, and they always have those little water snakes, those gardener snakes.
Oh, fuck all that.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Oh, it's a pain. And of course, okay, I know this is different. It's a snake, man, but I even like the little snakes, the ones that are good, of course.
Right.
But when they're hella chill and calm, of course they'll come up to you, come up to your finger, and of course how they sense or whatever is with their tongues.
Right.
Tongues coming out or whatever. But man, there'd be times, man, the snakes would be swimming with me alongside me. Yeah, dog, we'd be big chill.
What the fuck? I hate snakes.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
Man, I told Murphy that. Yeah, Murphy said, dude, nope, no way.
Nah.
And then his last word, I am Dar. Yeah, man. So good old Beastmaster, man.
Cool.
Of course, when he gets older, man, he for his eyes and of course, to dominate the air, he has a golden eagle friend.
Nice. Eagly.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Of course, he can see through the golden eagle. Whatever the golden eagle sees, he can see.
Nice. That's straight Assassin's Creed shit, man.
Yeah.
That one version, Odyssey, does that.
Yeah. Yep. And he met these two little ferrets, man, that are his thieves. If he needs like keys or anything, man, of course they can get in and out of places, man. Got the two little ferrets, man. Speaking of the ferrets, man, so there was these breezies, man, that are, of course were skinny dipping, man, in this pool. And yeah, he's like, oh yeah, what we got here? And he has little ferrets. What do you think? And of course, all their clothes are on a tree. He's like, yep, you already know. And he said them, dog, and they captured
God. I don't know what happened to all your clothes.
Yeah, dog, yeah, yep.
Nice.
So he has those two dudes, Kodo and Poto. Man.
Pete and repeat.
Yeah. Man, what's cool about these two little guys, man, is Dar at the very end of the movie was kind of struggling with the Tupac, I am the master. He's kind of struggling with it, man. He's almost being about to dip in this big ass fire. And one of his little homies came out and bit the guy in the ear that got him sidetracked, so Dar could get back on his feet. Poor little guy got thrown into the fire, but they were a male and female, and they had babies.
Cool.
So yeah.
Nice.
And then he had for his strength, he has a big ass black tiger. Yeah, man.
Nice.
And when he found the black tiger, brother, what's his name? He was on Coming to America, man. Is it love? Is it love? Hey, fuck you, asshole. Yes, and fuck you too. And John Amos, dog, the owner of Mr. McDowell's.
Yeah, I don't know I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name though.
Yeah, but man, he's sitting on Swole in Beastmaster action.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, sitting
Cool.
on hella Swole, man. Got his straight got his jaws that have the tail, the fox or the coyote tail.
Yeah,
wolf
right.
tail.
I'm gonna have to watch this movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man. I'll be honest, I was excuse me, fumble. So I was telling my girl this, man, when COVID happened. Of course, going through mad movie adventures, and I watched it again, man. In my opinion, man, I loved it, man. Watching it, excuse me. Some years later, man, but yeah, a great movie, man. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Excuse me. Man, number 4, dog. I have the power.
Really?
Ding. Yeah, dog. I bet get hella fired up, man. But man, good old He-Man.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Of course, the cartoon in the early '80s. I was gonna say, man, the movie that came out with Dolph Lundgren in the late '80s or early '90s. It is alright, man.
Right.
Alright, but just the cartoon, man. That was my hero, of course, back then, and still remains my hero. And
that's cool.
And of course, now since we have a channel that's primarily directed, it's just a He-Man channel, dog. Just going on adventures before I go to bed, dog. Man, what I love about He-Man too, man, is of course he's super humble and chill when he's in his other self, but then when he gets the power, whatever, it's time to whoop ass,
right,
and take names. But he's still just super cool and chill, man. And then of course he's got his animal sidekick homie. I don't know why they make him hella scared of everything, but then when they turn him into,
weird, yeah.
That's the only kind of interesting thing, man. But when they turn him into Battle Cat, though,
yeah.
Yeah. And then I like He-Man too, of course, because just he surrounds himself with good ass people, man. He's kind of got the dweeb, kind of the goofy cat, man.
Right.
Good old Orko, man.
Yeah, heck
spells and everything. Of course, he surrounds himself with some good ass warriors, man. Good old man of arms, and then of course his breezy Tila.
Right.
Yeah, I like
Cool.
He-Man.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, man.
I guess I didn't even consider that one for you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. What I loved about those He-Mans too, man, even back in the day, man, such a, whoever the creator was, man, is always they had great what do you call them, like symbols or messages
Yeah. Oh yeah.
within the show.
Yeah.
Of course they would, which is awesome, man. You already know, with planting good ass seeds in young kids, man.
Right.
Ah, man.
I like to know.
Yeah. The always at the end of the movie too, they would explain themselves too. Yeah, this is why we don't treat people like this. It's just cool, man.
Yeah.
It's cool to have a badass cartoon, and of course they have a good ass message.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Nice. That's a good pick.
Yeah, man.
Total curveball too, as far as I'm concerned. I wouldn't have even considered that you would put that one on there, but I should have because I know you. So, but that's cool.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, of course has good wisdom within him and always does the right thing. Of course, kind of consistent with the other characters. But yeah, man. And of course, on into number 3, man. Superman.
Wow, really?
Yes. Yeah, dog. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Andy, I know you love this one, brother. This is his favorite character.
I would have bet myself probably $5 that you would put Superman at number 1.
Okay, man.
Shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. He probably could fluctuate.
Right.
Yeah. If I go back.
Shit. Now I'm really curious to see who's holding 1 and 2 then.
Yeah.
If he's 3, top 3, I mean, that's fine that he's there, but
yeah.
Wow, I thought number 1 for sure.
Man, of course you already know, D, of just him just standing for hope.
Right.
For everybody, man.
Yeah.
And of him, and kind of like what they have, they portray Batman sometimes here and there.
Right.
Of him just believing in people in general.
Right.
Of course, always doing the right thing. Just super humble. Just what he stands for. And I'll share with you guys. I've shared this with Dee, and it's all good. Not trying to go on a negative route, just straight up. But man, so I kind of have difficulties with anxiety, especially as I have gotten older. And man, Dee, why I connect to this character so well. The movie that came out in 2013, and Man of Steel, and can relate to my ass so much, man, of being super sensitive to things and the environment around me,
Right.
feeling other people's emotions,
Right.
which I know is kind of out there, but and actually I'm able to do that. And of course, being introduced to the world that you introduced me to, of martial arts, man, just being more spiritual, which it connects to my Native American background.
Right.
So it's just of course, back at this time, man, I was being opened up to the world, and before that time I was completely oblivious.
Right.
And being opened up to it, it was overwhelming. It's like, holy shit, what the hell is going on?
Right.
What is wrong with me? And in that movie, man, of course, it shows that, of course, his abilities when he was a young buck, and when he was in the classroom, and he's seeing, so his super strength or super senses, seeing through people, seeing like their skeleton, their heartbeat.
Yeah. Yep.
And of all the noises of being so loud, and my ass had that when I was younger. I didn't know what the heck is going on with me. And I pop, shit, get your ass to bed. Good old Vietnam veteran, love you, Dad. Get your ass to bed and be tough.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Dad. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. Of course, he couldn't take that in that moment, and so he runs out of class or whatever, and locks himself in the closet. And that's sometimes how I felt. And of course, still battling with to get better with, thanks to some good folks and good people. Love you, D.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, when he locks himself into that closet, and of course everybody's outside, what the heck is wrong with this dude?
Yeah.
What the heck is going on with him? And of course his mama knows exactly, And that's how the relationship I feel with my mama. She knows, and she's always been supportive of me.
Right.
And she comes in and she goes just as sweet as she could to reach him. You know what I'm saying? Mom, the world's too big, Ma. Well, make it small then.
Yeah.
So, of course, embrace what you have.
Yeah.
Of course, you were telling me this the other day, Deep. Yeah, man. I connect with Superman so well, brother. Yeah, man.
Well, and it's cool too, like you said. I mean, he kind of, what he stands for and stuff, and he's the all-American hero. He's kind of, in my opinion, he teeters very closely to Captain America, so to speak, for the DC side of the house. He always has been that kind of just good American guy from Ohio or whatever, and just Americana to its finest. Yeah, he just stands for all the right shit.
Yeah, even in that movie, and I'll be honest, I haven't mentioned this before. I think I might have mentioned it in the comments below our movies list.
Right.
That easily could be dropping into my top 10.
Right.
Easily, Man of Steel. What all started it for me, and of course, Andy, you already know this too, brother. His is the same way, but man, good old Christopher Reeves, man. He started it all, man. I thought he was such a perfect role for Superman back in the day, man.
Oh yeah.
Also, 2D of one of the movies that he was that they did, of course, pretty much was just all about him. In the third one, of kind of what I was mentioning the other day, of what Alfred was saying, of course, you take enough shit from bad guys that it makes good people turn bad.
Right. Yeah.
Man, that's kind of how they portrayed Superman in that third one. And of course, his bad self or whatever came out of him, so he had to fight against his bad self.
Yeah.
Man. Oh man, just can be very relatable to, of course, in real life.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man. Number 2, dog. Of course, you've already said it, man. But good old Batman.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. I guess I spaced you hadn't popped him on your list yet. Number 2. All right. Yeah. Wow. Even above Superman. I can't believe that. Yeah. Wow. All right.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. And with good old Batman, man, of just him of how do you say it in the third one? Of course, Bane talks shit. Oh, fighting in the dark.
Yeah.
I was born in the dark. Yeah, dog. But man, of course, good old Michael Keaton, man, started it out for all of us, man, and he's still, of course, doing it. We'll see how the direction of that goes.
For sure.
The animated movie the animated series that you mentioned, of course. And then, man, just Christian Bale, man.
Yeah.
Of course, those 3 Batmans, my favorite trilogy out of any of the trilogies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily, man.
Yeah. The Mandy. So, kind of shout out again to Annie, and Annie mentioned this. They had an animated movie, and you might have seen this, brother. Man, just a fantastic twist, brother. But of course, you already know Batman always 2 or 3 or 4 steps ahead of everybody, man.
Right. Yep.
Man, so he has he has, of course, he knows the strengths of all of his peers, man. Everybody that he surrounds himself with, including, of course, his enemies.
Right.
And he knows the weaknesses of everybody, including his peers and his enemies, man. And there was a episode where somebody found out that he had, stored in his computer of what the weakness was for everybody that he surrounded himself by.
Yeah.
And somebody got butthurt by that, man. And then they all got butthurt, even Superman. He's like, what? If you guys get captured and you turn bad, I know how to defeat you.
Yeah. What's the Martian Manhunter? Was he the one that got all ass hurt?
That might have, yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Like, shit, bitch.
Of course, Martian Manhunter found it. Yeah.
I think it was.
Man, get your alien ass back there, man.
Yeah.
Even though you're good folks, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Good old Batman. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Of course, you mentioned already the stuff that.
I ranted. I got angry.
Man, I'll mention this. Of course, he's a pimp, and of course, when I was younger, man, big pimp, man. But then again, saying that though, he always has love for one girl though,
Right.
And if she went with him, yeah. Of course,
Nice.
MacGyver of superhero, all of his gadgets, and of course his vehicles, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, of course, his path, man, especially how they portrayed in the very first Batman Begins, man, of course, of seeking justice, doing it in the right way, man.
Yeah.
Of course, of his fears confronting him, of course, in the martial arts world, and getting a little help from Ra's al Ghul, and how to confront that. And of course, he turns it around and uses his fear onto others,
Right.
which I thought was kind of cool, man.
Yeah. The story, man, here we go again. The thing with Batman, this character is so dynamic, and I feel like we only get to see just mostly surface level, like a little bit below surface level most of the time, right? Because again, I think they keep revamping. The Christian Bale series, I think, was like the icing on the cake, right? Like when we were younger, you talk about the Batman, and we had, Schwarzenegger was in it, and even some of those back in the day, the Keaton ones and stuff, those were good, but those were just like plain out superhero movies, right? Those were just for fun. The Christian Bale stuff told the fucking story.
Yeah.
Right? Like that got below the surface. And I think that's the thing is we need to keep going below the surface. And I get that, people move on and they don't want to do stuff. But to be honest with you, if the Christian Bale Batman had lasted 6 movies, I think that's where we should have been.
Yeah.
3 more with him would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
honestly, even adding him into the Justice League stuff and all the other adaptations that came out
so
when we ended
much
up
better.
with Batfleck and all that stuff, which Ben Affleck didn't do a horrible job with it. But again, for me, it's like we had Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, and now Twinkle, Twilight Fairy, whatever, vampire guy kid.
Yeah.
To his credit, he's a good actor, but why do we have so many fucking Batmans?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Possibly, maybe the Flashpoint, that's what they're going to do with it, kind of how they did with Spider-Man, and introduce them all back again, maybe. I don't know.
If they get there, all their fucking actors are fucking up.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Cool. Man, I can't even begin to think who you have sitting at number 1.
Man, this is probably the biggest curveball of them all, man. And, of course, he's probably, I'm not sure, but he's probably in comics. Of course, he was in movies, man. He's not like a superhero. He was just my hero, man.
Oh, cool.
John J. Rambo, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Good old Lone Wolf.
Cool.
Covenant Lone Wolf. This is Raven. Come in. The wolf speaking. Yeah.
That is a curveball.
Yeah, man. Of course.
I like it. I guess I never even considered doing like my own specific hero on the list.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
Good take.
Man, I was telling this to my girl the other day. She's like, "You can't do that. That's not super, babe. He's my hero.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do good old Rambo. Oh yeah. But yeah, man. Good old John J. Rambo. Man. I love. Of course, just how strong he is mentally, physically, of course.
He goes through the shit too, man. I mean,
of all the shit he does, and of course, still fighting no matter what. Never gives up, man. One thing I do love though, man, and even in the first one, man, of course, of all the shit that he had to deal with, of course, going through Vietnam. Of course, in the first one, he was just trying to come have a burger in a town, and he didn't have a ride. He just got out of Vietnam, just getting back into the States. And of course, it portrayed of how even a law enforcement would treat those dudes like poo, man. And of course, you already know, man, all the story. But yeah, man, of just of how shitty, of all the shit that was unleashed on him, he kind of, in a positive way, got rid of that emotionally on the only dude he trusts at that time, his lieutenant or colonel.
Right.
Colonel Troutman or whatever. but it kind of showed him just how he kind of can be a little vulnerable and release in a positive way.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man,
what a good choice.
Yeah, of course, love how humble he is, man, of all the shit that he's done, man. And the third one, man, I can hear the music, dog, and his terrorist homie that's gonna be his guide is, of course, one of his friends later on. Why don't you go and think this through and go back home? Have you ever fired a weapon? I fired a few rounds.
Yeah, once or twice.
Yeah, man. Of course, he gets out all of his little gadgets. What does it do? Turns blue. It doesn't. It turns blue. Yeah, man. Good old Rambo, man. I'll be honest, D, and this is probably isn't a positive trait of my ass. To be honest, I don't trust a lot of people. I only trust a few people here and there. Just to be honest with y'all.
That's all you can.
Yeah.
The only thing you can trust in people is that they're gonna fuck you over.
Yeah, man. Yep. It's exactly what happened to Rambo consistently.
Yeah.
I know there's others out there. Go and find them. Yeah, dog. But just relate to Rambo like that, man. Doesn't trust a whole lot of folks, but the people he does, he is very loyal to.
Right.
And anything they need, it'll get done, no questions asked.
Right.
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, good old Rambo.
I like how you rounded that out. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, man.
Cool. It's got me wondering who I would put in a position like that. Like who would I look to, in the even just movie world or game world as just like a hero to me, not so much like a superhero or whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll have to get back to you guys on that one.
Yeah, man. The I guess to kind of add to that, man, speaking of that, probably possibly an honorable mention, man, even along those lines would be Dutch from Predator.
Cool.
Yep. Arnold Schwarzenegger's role.
Yeah.
Nice, Doug. Yeah, good old Larry Doug. And what's his name? I'm blowing up. My bad, y'all.
Hey, you may check that. Some good news, probably.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Man, Jack Burton. Good old Jack Burton. Dog,
Jack Burton.
Big Trouble in Little
Hell
China.
yeah.
Man. Yeah, dog.
I feel kind of invincible.
Me too. I got a very positive attitude about this.
Good, me too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good old Jack Burton, man.
Oh, green eyes. That's a green eyes.
Such a good, stupid fucking movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, dog.
I almost kind of don't want him to remake it because I'm scared they'll just fuck it up. Like, I'll be honest, I'm at the point where I feel like I don't really want a lot of remakes, but like just continuations of a story, right? Like, you could revamp that story with the characters because the actors in that are still alive. The slut from Sex and the City or
What can I say? I need a big dick.
whatever, she's still rolling around and doing shit. So like,
Yeah.
you could bring
Yeah.
these characters back in and have
Yeah.
them be the same character, just with like a modern take of the story instead of just doing like a full blown remake.
Yeah, yeah. I will, to be honest with you, D, in my opinion, the good thing about that, though, of course, of having The Rock in it, that I don't know, sheds a little bit of light on the situation, I feel.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I got you, man. I got you, brother. Then the other one I'll mention, of course, man, it's not really superheroes, man, but Ripley from Aliens.
Okay.
Yeah. Man.
Nice.
Man, the only other character that I possibly would put in, man, there might be a couple more, but the one that comes to mind is Green Lantern.
Okay.
And man, D, I know I've mentioned this to you before, brother, but the Green Lantern animated version that came out right around 2011.
Right.
I have this on my Xbox, man. If we can ever get this possibly hooked up to the internet, brother.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's got Wi-Fi.
Okay. And if you get a chance, man, like just like 20 minutes per night or whatever, man.
Okay.
Check out this Green Lantern animated version, man. It is fantastic, man.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and
Cool.
it's the version of Hal Jordan, of course. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Good list, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dog.
Nice.
Yep. That's it, brother.
Cool.
That's it, man.
Good shit.
And I appreciate y'all for coming by. Of course, kind of threw some curveballs here and there. Some of the family members probably man, I hope y'all enjoyed though, man. Appreciate y'all your time. And don't forget to join us for the top 5 of Thunderbolts and Lightning superheroes. Appreciate y'all.